I came to a position and to a place where God said, amongst you there are people who have been holding on for years, waiting for that shift. Amongst you there are people that have been waiting 7 years, and every year nothing changes. Every single year things remain the same way they were. In fact, they don't remain the same. They are worse than what they were last year. And God said to me, my people, most of them are getting tired. Tired. They are getting tired. No matter how much you really encourage them, how much you really give them the word, some of them are just tired.
Oh Jesus.
They're just tired. Like, have you ever woken up in the morning and you drag your feet to church because you are tired of trying church? Or you drag yourself to prayer because you have been praying. You have been fasting. You have been seeking His face, and when you come back, things are still the same. So sometimes you have done all. You have even called the pastor to hold a night vigil at your house, and nothing has changed. So my people are tired because it is tiring. That's why He says in the book of Isaiah, those that wait upon the Lord, He shall renew. Why does He need to renew something that does not get old? Because waiting is not an easy thing. It's a painful thing. Because when you wait, you are tested as to your faith. Do you believe?
My God.
Have you ever waited for someone who's not coming? And you wait and you wait. It's one of the deepest and biggest and most frustrating tests of your life. And He said, my people are tired. I said, no, but if they are tired, we are the only one who can renew their strength. We can't do anything. We are actually also tired. Watch what the Bible says. The Bible says, then He said to me, or He says, therefore prophesy and say to them. Now, He says, prophesy and say to them. Now, listen, this is God giving an instruction to Ezekiel, right? Now, we're no longer focusing on the valley of the dry bones. We've done that last week. But now, the valley of the dry bones was a depiction of the state of Israel in the place where they were in. Now, listen. He says, therefore say to them, prophesy and say to them. Right? Now, God says, thus says the Lord God. Now, God said, some of the things that make us hopeless is whose words are you telling your situation? Oh, come on, somebody. Now listen. There are specific times where we try and use our intellect where God should be involved. When we try and use our theological and practical application of demographics that are involved. Okay, I've lost the chain of thought. We try and use our intellectual capacity to resolve where God is involved. And whenever we apply intellectual capacity, God moves back. And He wants to see. Let's see how long you're going to get it done. Or how long it's going to take for you to get it done. And now watch, listen. He says to Ezekiel, He says, prophesy and say to them. Are we together? Prophesy and what? And say to them. Now listen, I'm going to pull an example right here. Actually, no, I'm going to pull an example quickly. And I want you to watch something. I want you to go and call a gentleman who's got a gray jacket at the back of the church to that direction. Now listen. Don't be too fast. Now listen. I am the one who sent her. Are we together? Are we together? I am the one who did what? Who sent her. Now, she does not have a relationship with the one she's calling.
Yeah. Okay.
She doesn't have, I'm putting on the spot, I know, she doesn't have a relationship with the one she is calling, right? But watch, because of who sent her,
Okay. All right.
because of whose word she is carrying, the person she is calling doesn't have a choice but to respond. Respond. I know he's eager, he's not eager, but respond. Now watch. He is not coming because you are powerful.
Yeah.
He's not responding because you are anointed. He's not responding because you have got any ideology of what is happening. It is because of whose word you went with. Some of the situations are not responsive because you are using a bookworm word, a dictionary word, but not the word of God. He says when you go against the situation, stop carrying your own word. Stop carrying your friend's word. Stop carrying your husband's word. But I want you to go and say to the situation.
Yes.
Now I did this on purpose because I know she's never spoken to him. He's never. They don't know each other, but he's here. He's here. There are situations that are about to change, but only if you use the right word. You don't have to be well vested in the situation. You don't have to be well vested as to what are the dynamics involved. All you do is that I come in the name of the Lord. Goliath did not have a relationship with David. David did not know Goliath personally, but he says, I don't come to you in sword, but I come to you in the name of the Lord.
Thank you,
The problem is you have been going with your friend's advice. You have been going with your friend's stories and say, if you do him like this, do him like that, do him like, he will give you money. No, it's got nothing to do with that. If you do like this, they will give you a job. It doesn't work like that. But when you get on your knees and you begin to say, Father, your word says I am the head, I am not the tail. Your word says I am above, I am not beneath. Your word is what I carry. And many of us are in the church, but we are wordless. Thank you so much. Many of us are in the church, but we are wordless. We are empty when it comes to what to say before Him. In fact, before Him, it's even better. We are empty when it comes to what to say before our situations. And the Lord said, unfortunately, you are enjoying church, but you are not growing, my people. Oh, come on, somebody. You are enjoying church. The chairs are filled, but nobody is getting better. Nobody is carrying more of me. Nobody is having more of who I am. They have more of Calvary Christian Church, Pretoria East. We go to a fancy church, but the church does not go in us. I'm asking, have you not been trying it all by yourself? Trying to deal with it all by yourself? Your education is beautiful. You are educated. In fact, you are almost there. You are almost getting a title before your name. Wonderful, great, and powerful, but not effective. Are we together? Amen. For the sake of time, let me jump. I'm going to say, behold, oh my people. Listen, He sent Ezekiel to his people. Listen, remember you went with his word. But you must also know who you belong to. When you know whose you are, you know what you can defeat and what you can defend against. There are things that must be aware that you're not just an ordinary employee. You are not just an ordinary circuit manager or whatnot. You are actually a child of the Most High God. There are things that when you declare, it's not pride. It's not you uplifting yourself up above the other. You are just announcing your identity and say, I am VTJ Mas. a child of God. When I speak, heaven responds. When I pray, heaven moves. When I ask, heaven responds. The problem is you have forgotten whose you are. You have forgotten whose you are. Now he says, go and tell them, remind them that they are my people. Why is he reminding them that they are my people? Because they're in an exile land. They're in exile. So he wanted them not to focus on where they are, which might give them a new identity. Some of us have lost identity because of the season we are in. Are we together? We call myself, or I call myself the failure so and so because I'm in a season of failure. I call myself this, that, and that because I'm in a season of failure. The moment you define or you redefine yourself, you can come to a place where you undefine yourself. Okay? Where you think you are redefining, you are actually undefining. And where you undefine the wrong way, you defile the right way. Watch. He says, behold, O my people, I will open your graves. I will do what? I will open your graves. Now listen. You're the smallest person outside. I have to do this again. I have to do this again. I'm very sorry. Let him say, come, please. This is Israel, right? His ID actually does say Israel. Okay. Israel. This is the enemy. At least today it's not Mutera. This is the enemy. And this is the promise. Right? Now, he wants to get to the promise, but there's an enemy in between. No matter what happens, do not let him pass. Now watch. Year number 1, he tries. Year number 2, he tries. Year number 3, he works so hard trying to pass, and he strives. Sometimes things that he has on him are broken. There are wars that will break the things you have. There are battles that will break the things you have. And sometimes you no longer fight, you start fixing those things. And then you come back and try again. Watch what happens. And the more you try, there's a wrestling match that's going on. Some of you have been wrestling for 7 years. Some of you have been wrestling for 8 years. Some of you have been wrestling for 5 months. But watch what happens. You keep on wrestling. You keep on wrestling. You keep on wrestling. But there comes a point that the wrestling has gotten you tired. Some of us are in a state where we are sitting at home, we are tired. Like, I'm tired of fasting and praying, nothing is changing. I'm tired of giving and giving, nothing is changing.
Jesus.
Somebody said a statement, I said it in the morning, somebody said a statement to me, I stole it, I said I'm going to say it somewhere, it's going to be mine. Yeah. They said to me that as I'm drinking, trying to forget my situation, the situation is not getting drunk.
Oh my God. Yeah. Sure.
It's still very sober.
Yeah.
I said, ah! I nearly screamed. I said, this one, I'm taking it. The situation is still sober. When I open my eyes, the situation is still sober. But I'm still here. But I'll go away, I'm still here. And some of us have tried so many things, but the situation is still sober. It's still standing there. He says, I know when we are sober, we'll meet again. I'm here. And you get tired. You get so tired that the situation sits next to you. When the situation sits, situation, I am here to sit you down. Sit you. So the situation, the moment it sits, it means that you have come to a place where you are aligned to it. You have accepted it as a state of life. So no, I'm just like this. It's like this, man. It's been like this for years. I'm used to it. Some of us have started languaging like that. No, I'm used to it. In fact, I know that every month I must suffer. I know it is a state of functionality. You even give us evidence. My mother was like this. My grandfather was like this. This thing has been in our generation for long. But God said it's time it stops. It's been happening for far too long. It's been taking place for far too long. It's been repeating itself for far too long. And I watch. When the situation is like that, when it's difficult, you bury it. When you bury yourself, when you bury the situation, the devil does not mind anymore. This is the state that Israel was in. Israel was in a burial state. It was not a mortuary state. It was a burial state. Now watch. We'll finish this next week, guys. And watch. So he buries. Right. When we bury, the whole point is to forget it. The whole point of burial is such that I do not remember it no more. We dig deep so that we do not have to work hard to remember. We will not work hard because we don't want to remember. And here in this case, we don't even put a tombstone because we don't want to know where it's buried. And you have tried for so long that today you have buried it. You have put it in a tomb. Right. Just for the record, the man is still alive. There's no miracle that's going to happen. He's still alive. Now watch. Listen very well. Listen here. There are things you have dug 12 feet under. Because for the last 7 years you have been trying them. And you thought, let me bury them. I don't want to remember them anymore. Now, where there is a burial, there is number 2, a decay that happens to what has been what? Buried. Now, what has been buried, you must understand, what has been buried will not maintain its state. Underground, it becomes worse. It begins to do what? To become worse, and it stinks. Now listen. Behold, O my people, I will open your graves. I did not bury, but I can open. Okay. I was not there at the funeral. I did not attend the funeral. But I don't need permission to access the tomb. I don't need permission for anyone to let me open it up. Now there are dreams you have buried. And today God is back saying, I want to open up that grave. You have buried that position. You said, I have applied for so long, they've declined me. But I want to open up that grave. Last year I sat here and I shared in the morning as well. I sat here. Last year during our encounter, I think it was our last encounter of the year. Encounter service on there. And the young lady in the church texted me, said, I want to see you. I said, no, let's see each other today before the encounter service. So she came a bit late. I was here in the front already. And we are just about to start praying. And she started crying. She said, for 4 years I've been applying. No one is employing me. It's like I'm almost employable. Oh, unemployable, right? And I'm sitting in a space where I'm tired now. I mean, I've been trying, I've been praying, I've come for prayer and fasting, and this thing is not changing. I want it. And I'm sitting and saying, but Lord, what do I say? Because it's not like nothing has been tried. You know, when there's something missing, you can always say, try this. But when everything has been tried, you... Of course, I won't look like this, but... And I said to her, let's join together and pray. Right? This thing was buried for 4 years. Let's join together and pray over this. I'll continue praying for you. Last week, she sends me a text. She says to me, I don't know which job to take.
Oh my God. Oh,
when I go and tell them this one's a counter offering, when I go and tell this one's a counter offering, can you pray for me which one to choose? God, he opened up the grave and he said, whatever was buried is no longer buried right now. I am about to make sure that it comes back to life.
oh my God. Thank you, Lord.
Where you had no choice, you are spoiled. Now you can decide, do I go left or do I go right? Where you were never wanted, you are needed. There is a change of dynamics that has taken place.
Yeah.
Watch what God says. He says, I will open up your graves. So he opens the grave. But when he opens the grave, whatever is still in the grave, it's in a worse state. Huh? What is in the grave is even now stinking. Now watch, when he gets to Lazarus' tomb, the Bible says when he was told about his sickness, he decided to stay 2 more days. You have been praying and he decided to stay 2 more days. Huh? You have been fasting and saying, Lord, do it. And he decided to stay 2 more days. Now listen, a sick body is better than a dead body. A sick body needs cure. But a dead body needs miracle. Are we together? This one needs a miracle of resurrection. Now, he opens up the grave and he says, I will open your graves and cause you to come out. Okay. I've opened up the grave. As I have opened up the grave, listen, as I'm sitting all the way here, over there, without anybody seeing what has happened or understanding who did it, I will cause you to come up. Come up. Listen, God is going to work so well that people who left you down are going to come back and say, how did you get up? Because it was not by power nor by might. It was not by intellect or your studying or anything like that. But there was a divine power that God involved. Amen. This is what he says. He says, I will open up your graves and cause you to come up from your graves. And then I will bring you into the land of Israel. In other words, I will not keep you close to your failure. I will create a distance between where you failed and where I am taking you, because I am not shifting you from sickness. You were dead. You were finished. But I needed to do a shift from death. Why from death? Because you have been dead for so long that some have even forgotten. Have you ever appeared in a place where people thought, their first words were, I thought you weren't coming. Or their first words, how did you get here? There's a lot of content that we need to get through. Sometimes when God does a miracle in your life, there are people that want to clean the evidence of your miracle. They want to make it seem like God was never involved. Lord, deal with those people right now. It's okay, it's okay. And bring it to the land of Israel, verse 13. He says, then you shall know that I am the Lord when I have opened your graves, O my people, brought you up from your graves. Brought you up from your graves. Now, I want you to understand. What do we see here? Soil. You together? Does everybody see? is soil. Right? Now, when there is soil, one of the things we do, or we use soil for, is to cover what we've buried. Are we together? To cover what? We've buried. And when we cover, we always make sure it's solid, so that it looks like a flat surface. It looks like nothing ever happened there. Are we together? Amen. It looks like what? Nothing ever happened there. While I have forgotten, God comes. And I'm praying. I'm saying, Lord, I really want to try this again. I pray that you start working on it. I pray that you start dealing with it. I pray, as I am praying, I am not concentrating on what God is doing, because I am not the one who is supposed to do what God is doing. Lord, I pray in the name of Jesus. Now, listen, God, when He gets into your grave, there's no way He can get into your grave and not get dirty. He needs to get dirty. He needs to get himself dirty before he can actually work on your grave. Now understand this. He compromises himself for the sake of your miracle. He makes a statement and then he says, I'm going to open up the graves. Now he says, that which was buried, I'm going to take it out, right? I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it out. Now watch, when he takes it out, he does not only take it out, but he begins to wash it. Listen, he begins to what? To wash it. Where others only saw soil, there was value in the soil. Now listen, there was 11 rand right there hidden in that soil. Amen. Now God sees what you do not see underground. And he knows that if I unearth what you have buried, it is only then that you will find the real purpose of your life. It is only then where you will find why you exist entirely. It is only then where you find that, oh yes, I know the funeral parlor is the one that buried you, but now I am not a funeral parlor. I am actually exhuming you from your failures. I am actually taking you out from the place where you failed. And God said to me, you can go. Give me my 11 again when we're out. And God said to me, this morning as I was praying, and we'll finish this next week, don't worry. We'll get to it. He said to me that failure is what makes up my stage.
Okay.
When you fail, you are building a stage that I, the Lord, can stand on and perform a miracle in that stage. Let me stop here. Stop here. Let me hear very well and stop here. Some of you have buried them. You have decided, you've already accepted that it cannot happen. We can't fix it. You have stood in a place where you have decided already that I've decided this thing is not going to get fixed. And I'm not here to bring excitement to your emotions. No. I am here to bring God who can do something about that thing. Have you ever knocked so hard that your hands are tired of knocking? And you feel like, why am I still knocking at this door? Why am I still knocking here? But God says, I want to open the same door, the same space, the same place where you thought nothing would get right. I want to open the same place. Let's go ahead. As we're about to pray, I want to pray with some specific people this morning. And the specific situation that you know so well, that I've given up on this thing. It's not going to change. It's not going to become better. But he says, let me get involved in that situation.